Hello, and we are live.
Good evening, everybody who is not in DC Media's live stream. Thank you, DC Media.
Can you believe she went live at the same time as us? What's happening, guys? We're meant to look out for each other, aren't we, on YouTube?
But as usual, shenanigans, thank you very much for being here. And Gretchen, Arduro Obscura, of course, my friend Arduro is here, and Jackie Leftwish. I hope I don't butcher that name. And of course, D. Higgins became a member.
D. Higgins, who is an executive member.
Yes, you have memberships, Jen. Tell us about it.
Yes, I have started memberships on my channel, which in time we will share, because most of the time I'm going to be doing lives with Sweet Talk. But I will also start doing individual lives as part of a package for my members. So before we start, what I want to say is a fantastic, humongous thank you to those that have already signed up, for those that have decided they want to be a member on Jan's Views. That's made my day. Absolutely wonderful. So, and an extra special thank you to D. Higgins. So I hope you've had a good week. I've had a relatively good week. The weather's crap, but
yes, it is.
Not been too bad. How's your week been, Carsten?
Cold, very cold. And a lot of people made this surprise, but I love the cold weather. I love it when you go out all in your scarf, in your winter jacket, and then your face is freezing and you don't want to move your face. It's so good for the skin. I really, really like it and I enjoy it.
I hate it. I hate the cold. So every time I speak to Carsten, I'm like, I'm hibernating today, Carsten. And he's like, and then he'll send me a message where he's out walking his dog and he's like, oh, I'm in the cold and it's windy and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Such opposites, guys. It's ridiculous.
So please, because I have never asked you, Jen, how is your hibernating process? What exactly are you doing when you are hibernating? For how long? How do you manage to go to the toilet? Do you have a bucket? I have never asked for this, and I'm curious.
I don't hibernate. I only hibernate within my home. So yeah, of course I can go to the loo. That is a silly, Carsten.
Of course it's silly, it's me.
And I can eat. It's just I don't go beyond the door. I don't go beyond the front door.
So your cat is allowed to go out whenever she wants. You don't bother.
No, I don't bother. She's fine. I don't keep her outside though. So I must have some cup of tea with you all. I genuinely hope I should take over. Cheers, my dears. You won't believe what's in this, guys. Oh,
Ariana joined us here. Hello, Ariana. And Valeria Patricia Ferreira, I suppose. Sorry again for butchering your name, probably.
It's lovely to see some of you that are coming from DC Media's chat.
Nowadays, yeah, it is nice because usually everybody's now going live for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. And so that you take your time away and giving us a little bit of time and then you can go back. This is fabulous.
We're only on for about an hour, unless we've got Charlie Gold on us with us. How lovely was Charlie last week, guys? She was absolutely wonderful. And yes, I've noticed another member that I need to give a shout out to, and that's Gretchen. Gretchen, welcome to my channel. Welcome to, what did I call it? Jan Fam Sweeties. I put Sweeties on the end because of Sweet Talk.
That's very cute. And D. Higgins is officially now here. Hi, D. Higgins.
Yeah. So we have got the best guest on this week, guys. Oh my God. No wonder I'm giddy. I'm even giddier than I usually am.
Ladies, hold your pants. It's a little bit of an eye candy moment.
Yeah. eye candy for sure. He's delicious. I met him, I first became aware of him maybe 3-4 years ago, and yeah, he's just such a fabulous guy. I've met him on 2 occasions, and he's just as fabulous in the real world as he is on his Instagram. Now, he's got about 700k more subscribers, followers.
What are we doing wrong? We are not young anymore. This is it.
Is that it? I thought it was because of this. Do you know what I mean?
No, we are not young anymore. We are don't wearing a uniform. We had this topic last week with Charlie. Most of us all enjoy a little bit of a uniform moment.
We love a good uniform moment. Definitely.
Yes, Higgins, 700k.
700k.
No jealousy here.
No plus on his Instagram, and he's also got quite a good following on YouTube as well. I'm going to have a word with him about his YouTube though. Get on with it, Patrick. Oh, I've let the surprise out in case you didn't know. I haven't been putting it everywhere, have I? No. Anyway, so before we say a humongous thank you, and please welcome him because he is delicious, I've just got to show you this, I guess.
Oh.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
Oh, hey guys.
There's a Patrick. I see a Patrick I know a Patrick when I see one. I know a Patrick when I see one. Without the uniform today, because you're private, of course. Welcome to Sweet Talk. Thank you for being here today.
I'm very sorry for that.
Oh, this is okay.
Just imagine me in my uniform.
Yeah.
I think we have all a great imagination.
I've got a fabulous imagination, especially when it comes to Patrick.
I know.
I'm going to try not to embarrass him too much. I think I played the wrong thing just then, didn't I?
Yes.
How stupid am I? Don't tell me, Carsten. Don't tell me. I think I should have played this one. I can see.
My hair looks even worse in the video, so I thought this is going to be terrible today, but...
No, Patrick, it's fine because we are private. Yeah, I'm here in my jumper. You have your nice curly blonde locks. Oh, Jen is Jen. And have you looked in the wrong direction, Jen? Have you?
Am I looking at this way? Is it this way?
Yes, it's great. No, what? Oh no, I'm the guest. I have to look this way. Damn it!
And I have to look up.
You have to look down. Hi, sweetie. How are you?
Nice to see you.
God, this is such fun.
How long was it ago when we met in Berlin?
I think it was 2 years ago.
Isn't it crazy, huh?
I know.
Time flies.
I know. And I actually have got a little video of it. can you believe, Patrick? Was it? It might even be 3 years ago. And I know you keep wanting me to.
It was before the world went down.
Crazy. And Carsten was telling me that in Austria the numbers have gone up.
Yeah, we are reaching a new high, and we have almost the same numbers like last year when we were all in a hardcore quarantine. We have still yet now the same numbers reached.
It's not great. And tell Patrick about all the people that are in the hospital at the moment.
Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, we have 90% of the patients on the ICU are not vaccinated, no judging. And so we have a little bit of a problem here in Austria, and we are going again into the quarantine mode. In every different region in Austria, different kinds of quarantines with different rules, so that really nobody has any clue what is allowed and what not anymore. Yeah, but we have to go through it, I think. I don't know how is it in Berlin.
So far, so good. I heard that we get new information tomorrow. They're going to decide about new measures here in Germany. So yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. I think there's going to be some adjustments for sure. Yeah.
So do you think?
Unfortunately. But let's talk about some nicer topics, I would say. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely. We need.
Yes, please, a nicer topic. How have you reached 700,000 Instagram followers?
Actually,
tell us the secrets.
Of course, it doesn't happen overnight, but when I started with social media, I absolutely did not have the intention to have such a huge following. I started as a private jet pilot over 10 years ago, and it was such an amazing, I was super young. I was 21 when I started flying, and
same age as me 10 years ago.
I thought it's always forever 21. No, just kidding. And then, social media became a little bit more popular, and I thought it would be nice to open a channel to let my friends and family, so they can see what I'm, experiencing during my travels as a private jet pilot. And I was posting this and that, lounges, destinations, hotels, and stuff like this. And all of a sudden, I don't know why, but then I noticed more and more, people I don't know started to follow me because I had an open profile. And then I had posted my first cockpit selfie, and people basically freaked out. And then I would say I was kind of a pioneer of the pilots posting on social media. And
so basically you're showing who you are in private life and a little bit from the job. What is I
think it was like a good mixture. Of course, I noticed when I started, I thought, okay, what I'm going to show, and then I said, okay, let's show more about my job or being a pilot. But then I noticed people are also interested in my private life, my lifestyle, what's my diet, what I'm going to do for workouts. So that's quite, I would say, giving a package there.
Package. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there's always
he's doing
media. You always have to you have to reinvent yourself, and you have to always step up the game, become better, then improve your photos, then videos. And Jan already during the introduction said about my YouTube channel. Then I started my YouTube channel, which Jan is so hard compared to Instagram.
It is.
So
when are you doing your next video, Patrick? I keep saying to you, you're not listening to Jan.
I know I have to listen to you, but I have this amazing idea for YouTube, and I really want to do it. But it's quite, I would say, a little bit more complicated, and it keeps, I would say, I need some good planning beforehand. So I don't want to share too much, but I think the time has come to relaunch my YouTube channel for sure.
Yeah, I think you should, because you've got some really good stuff on there. Absolutely. And you've got a good following on there. You've just got a few more
That's
than me.
true.
Not many. But I
Patrick,
like.
how many subscribers do you have on YouTube? Not that I want to brag with you here.
I think it's 150,000. It actually came just through one, I would say not only one video. I think, only if you have one video and it goes viral, then you don't have automatically 150K. But I had this one video where I showed what I'm doing as an airline pilot during the flight. And this was crazy. It got over like 4 million views or something
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
Yeah. People were crazy to find out what pilots do during flights. So I guess that made this video go viral. It was
Yeah.
nice to see, since like one video goes viral, other videos also get views and you get lots of followers. Like, for example, I remember this one, you showed it in the introduction, the video, the photo where like the mid-air selfie I'm
Yeah.
editing.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the first ones I posted.
That is
It
great.
also
A great picture.
It went viral and had like a reach of 2 millions, just one photo. Overnight, I got like 40,000 new followers. This was so crazy. I remember this night so well, and I was like, "What is going on here?"
Oh
And
my
it was crazy
God.
because at the airport, I saw some people, like the people came up to me saying, "Are you not the guy who posted this selfie?" And I was like, "What?" Yeah.
That's
Are your
really
co-pilots in the plane already annoyed when they are, oh my God, he's now Instagramming again, and blah, 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 and oh, we have to fly with that one, and stuff like this? Or are they interested and supported? Your colleagues in the plane, are they supportive of what you are doing
I think I
outside
would
of
say
the plane?
there's this. I would say it's like so and so.
Okay.
Especially the older generation, they are like, what is he doing there? But I don't care.
the older generation. Okay, I don't mind what you do. And the thing, I think the reason first that Patrick reached out to me was because I was doing really funny little videos where I was like, oh my God,
I
look
still
at this.
remember this one. It was too funny, and usually I don't like. There have so many requests, like I message requests, and if I would accept, all of them, then I would be busy the whole day just answering messages. But then I saw Jen's videos and I said, okay, I have to answer her. She was just this video, and I remember it was like in the morning. I watched it in bed. I was like still sleeping, and I watched it, and afterwards I was like, I was laughing so hard.
Because I think with Patrick, what you don't really see, you see it sometimes in his Instagram stories, but you don't see his sense of humour. And, and I think that's a shame. I think you see it more in the stories. But I think, when you're just doing like an Instagram post, it's more about posing. And,
That's what most people get wrong. They think, oh, this guy, he must be so selfish. And if you know me in person, I am absolutely not. And I can understand, I can understand it a little bit, because if you don't know me and you only see the Instagram guy, I would say, okay, posing on every photo, and I kind of can understand, but on the other hand, it is Instagram.
Yeah.
And this is also a little bit, I think, of a shame, really, when people are building their whole brand out of posing, so that you are watching on your phone basically an illusion. You have no idea who the person is. And it's good for you that you are trying something different with some posing. Yes, show off your cheekbones is okay. And and then, but also a little bit with fun with posing. because you're showing a brighter variety.
Yeah, it still needs to be authentic. I think that's what you want to say. And of course, it's always quite hard just on a digital format to show who you really are, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to like create an illusion. It's more, that you, of course, when I'm posting, let's say tomorrow from Lisbon, I'm not longer in Lisbon, but this photo was taken like a week ago, but I'm not trying to like, let's say, pretend I am there. So what I'm showing is what I really experienced. And there are some people out there on social media for sure who create a life which they actually don't have. And I think this is a bit of a shame, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that because of that, people have the wrong idea about Instagram. I post so many different things on Instagram. That's why I haven't got that many followers, but that's fine by me. But I think, you do get people who don't really understand Instagram, that feel that people are portraying something that's false about them. And that's not really the case. Patrick has built his brand on Instagram. And yeah, it's a brand where he talks about, it's about aviation, it's about lifestyle, and it's about style, because Patrick loves fashion. When I first contacted Patrick, I sort of said, oh, well, maybe we'll talk about brands, because I know he loves his brands. But that doesn't mean that that's not the real Patrick. But that's not Patrick 24/7. And people need to realize that.
Of course, it's only, it is obvious that you only show the nice stuff on.
Of course.
For sure. What's happening, like 99% of my time is actually not visible. Yeah. So people have to, like, everyone has to realize this when they use this app, for sure.
Yeah.
And they don't see, people don't see the work behind it as well, You just, you're just posting a photo and that's it.
It's but more than that.
Listen, way more to that.
I could post pictures all day long on Instagram.
We can take our shirts off and nobody would care, except maybe with disgrace. While this one,
blocked by Instagram, it's going to be sensitive content.
That's what I like.
When is your OnlyFans starting? That was a joke, of course.
I don't think he's going to do. That's not Patrick. Get out of the gutter. Just get out of the gutter.
Jen, listen to me for once. I just wanted to make a transition because I think you have another video that we want to share with the audience for showing how maybe Patrick's life is not his real life. Do you have this video by the hand, Jen? Oh my God, guys, never put Jen on the spot. It is not fair of me. It is not nice. I take the responsibility. Jen, stop giggling and find the video that we have. You have edited so much. Patrick, you have no idea how much she has edited this week. Just for you.
But listen, people don't just want to watch the videos of him. They want to hear him talk, so we need to let him talk as well.
Okay.
I can never shut up, which doesn't happen very often. I think the one that Carson is talking about, he got very excited about this, Patrick, is when I told him we were going to be having a pilot on, he was like, oh, yeah, I love men in uniform.
Sorry, dude.
And he sent me this, guys. He sent me
That's
this.
Okay.
so high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
It was basically a lazy Sunday. I slept in very long.
No, lost in translation, darling. What are you doing to do with the hips on a Sunday in the
We
summer?
want to hear the exciting stuff.
The dancing, Patrick. The dancing. Patrick's learning to dance.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the weather got too bad.
Can they not do it in...
So when next summer season, Jen, you have to come again on a Sunday. We're gonna dance Latin fusion.
Oh, I would love it.
I
I'll tell
want
you,
to see your
Carsten.
hips moving.
Oh, they will be, and all the other little bits as well, Patrick.
No,
you know that.
it was so much fun because, you know, I don't know if I have ever told you, but I was dancing Latin and standard. I don't know.
Standard,
Like
ballroom,
salsa,
standard
stuff
ballroom
like
and
this.
Latin.
For 4 years in when I was younger, like when I was about 15, 16.
Oh.
So for 4 years, so I've got still the moves, and I always said, oh, in Berlin, I want to go and do dance lessons again, but I don't know why, but I never did it again. So it was nice. And it's so much like the energy, the vibe is
Love
always
it.
when you dance with people is amazing. I love it, you know. It's
Yeah.
something else than just going to the gym and doing cardio on a treadmill. You know? It's actually burning calories, doing something for your health, and yeah, and you have fun.
I could do with that. We could do with
Okay.
that, Carsten.
Next.
I did it, you know, Jen.
Ah, yeah. Okay, tell Patrick what you did.
Oh, I had a youth once, Patrick, you know. I'm not just old. And yeah, I was also a Latin formation dancer for TSG Bremerhaven, if you know this name. And I was doing this stuff for 10 years. And especially for me as a guy with 6'4", I'm pretty tall. It is not so good for my body now when you get older. Yeah, but this was it was fun, and I totally get it with the cardio effect that you are getting from dancing.
It's amazing. You burn well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was basically in my past just training and eating, just to keep my weight.
For me, it's horrible. When I don't eat enough, my weight is automatically like.
Are you on a special diet?
Yeah, like diet is not diet in Germany, like diet you would do to lose weight. So my diet is that I try, like I'm vegetarian now for I think 3 months now, and I want to make the transition to vegan. Actually, hopefully gonna make this soon.
I thought you'd like meat. No. No, you don't like meat. No.
Not that meat, Jane.
I like meat, but not eat, you know. Yeah. So and I think we, in general, we eat too much sugar for sure.
Oh,
so yeah. I'm trying to cut out all sugar, if possible.
Oh, this sounds so great. I would love to do it. I'm not capable. Maybe because I'm too old, I have given up on it. I want my sugar, I want my chocolate, I want my cookies, I want my cake.
Well,
actually, I'm not the sweet tooth. I remember even as a child, we had this one cupboard with so much chocolate, and my dad was always complaining to my mom, "You're buying so much sweet stuff. They not even eat it, so I have to throw it away again because the expiry date and la la la." So for us, it was I didn't eat much sweet stuff, and still like this. Of course, sometimes I'm enjoying like a cake or something like this, yeah. But it's not that I have something. Right, I wouldn't. No, I don't even have chocolate right now here in my apartment.
Carsten can't do without his chocolate. He cannot do without his chocolate.
Maybe have some raw chocolate. There is actually so many great alternatives. You know, there's raw chocolate which is sweetened with coconut sugar, and it tastes great, and you have 0 refined sugars in it. Yeah.
Sounds horrible healthy.
It's horrible.
Horrible healthy.
I tell you what, though, Patrick makes healthy food very attractive. Just watch this for a second. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. Come on then. Off you go. Oh, how cute. How cute were you walking towards the camera with the plate? That is so cute, Patrick. Hey, look what I did.
I did it, Mom. I did it. I made it.
But
Patrick, we have a question. Sorry, Jen. We have a question from a Brazilian gentleman, which, again, a name I will butcher. Rafinha Ferreira. And he's asking, what is the favorite fruit in a pilot's diet? Random question, but why not?
My favorite fruit is pineapple and mango and strawberries, but I could not decide which one is my top favorite one.
But Patrick, if you've got to do that breakfast every day,
Actually, yeah, you know what? It's quite funny that you showed this video. I'm still doing my breakfast, like the cereal kind of stuff in the morning, but I'm not doing the almond milk anymore myself because I found out there's just too many dates in there, and it's like a huge calorie bomb, and there's so much sugar in those dates. So what I'm doing now is using quark. I don't know what's quark in English.
no idea.
A yogurt cream.
Yeah, yogurt
Okay.
cream, which has like more protein. So and of course, if you do the almond milk every morning, it takes some time to do it. But it's actually once in a while it is super fast. Like you just put the water, you put the dates, the almonds, you blend it, and it's like the texture and the taste is very nice.
Isn't it just easier, though, just to grab a banana? I know Carsten likes a banana in the morning. Sorry.
She's so practical, isn't she?
Banana, how boring.
I know, but
But you see, Jen, this is why we both are not looking like him.
yeah.
Because we take the easy road most of the time, while this gentleman here is making his own breakfast plate.
Okay, so what's wrong? Yeah. Listen, as you get older, you want a bit of fat on your bones, don't you? People like to grab a bit, if they grab you, they like to be able to feel you. It's like when I grabbed Patrick a few times, actually.
Oh yeah, actually, I remember there was lots of touching.
Yeah, it was very nice, guys. We won't tell him when I couldn't lift my jumper up, Patrick. We won't go there. I've had dreams of that, Patrick, in Berlin when I had to lift up my jumper.
I remember behind the wall.
All of a sudden he
Memories.
was off, stripping off behind the Berlin Wall because I bought him a t-shirt, bless him. And he was going to try, this is how wonderful Patrick is, okay? And so he's like stripping this top off so that he could put on this other one. And I'm like, woo!
Can I just mention, we have a lot of love for you here in the chat from our audience, Patrick. And of course, somebody is asking, how old are you, Patrick? If you want to answer this question, you don't have to.
How old do I look? Ask the audience.
I know, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, right.
Carsten, do you know? Carsten, do you know how old I am?
I just have an idea.
It's your guess then.
Okay, I would say around 30.
Which is not too bad. Plus 30 or minus 30?
I'm so bad at this that I would never dare.
Don't ask him. Don't ask him, Patrick. He always tells the truth, and it's.
No, I'm really bad at the guessing game in general. When I say, okay, you look like 30 plus minus 5 or 10 years. I would not say this in your case because I'm so bad at it.
No worries. I'm 33.
Okay, Michelle Soma just answered the question.
Yeah.
Must be a fan of you.
Yes, I see lots of fans in there. So hello to my aviators who are watching right now. But I always say age is only a number. For sure.
Yeah, but this changes immediately when somebody is saying he looks like to be in his early 20s. We take this compliment, don't we?
You go. But look at his skin, though, Carsten. Let's embarrass him, shall we? Look at his skin. Flawless, man. And I bet he hasn't even got any makeup on.
It's a selfie light,
For me, it's more this.
And he hasn't even got any makeup on, Carsten. Carsten puts on a bit of makeup before he films. Yeah, and I have bucket loads, guys. Bucket loads. Get
Paint
on there.
that house. Paint the house.
No.
No, this is my motto because I have to, because I'm old. So paint this house, yeah.
Okay, somebody said they want to know how you keep your skin so amazing, Patrick.
Very, very important. I am a brand ambassador for sunscreen for over 4 years now. And it is amazing what I found out it's shocking, I would say, what I found out during that time. It is so important to protect your skin from the sunlight. Even if it's not that sunny outside, the UV light when you're outside can damage your skin. And then you can get the pigmentation, you get wrinkles, you can even get skin cancer in the worst case. So it's absolutely important that you use sun protection. Of course, during the winter time, but of course, if you go skiing in the sun, use sun protection for sure. Because I have seen I was in this in front of a UV camera, and you could really see that the right side of my skin as a co-pilot, I have the window on the right side, was damaged even worse than the other side. So you could see some dark spots, and dark spots means the cells of the skin are already dead. So maybe in the future, I will have some pigmentation problems in my face. And of course, I wash it in the morning, in the evening. I'm using products, not too crazy actually. I'm trying to be very natural stuff I'm using there. But it's very important that you clean your face, because there's so much dirt during the whole day. There's so much pollution. It needs to come off the face.
I'm laughing at Carsten's face.
What?
It's not that funny.
When people have, what do they call it, like a resting face? Carsten's resting face makes me laugh so much. It's so funny. I'm sorry, darling, but it's...
No, it's okay, because I was thinking when he was talking about skincare and protect your skin and sunscreener on your face, maybe he can step up his game in the cockpit and do like the skiing people from Austria, the crazy ones, who are doing always this big stripe on the nose and the big stripes here, and they're looking like okay, I stop now.
I would like that actually. Patrick's actually got a holiday home in Austria, Carsten. Carsten's in Austria at the moment, Patrick.
In the moment for 25 years.
So Patrick goes to his other family home in Tyrol, is it? Is that how
Tyrol,
you say it? Yeah, Tyrol. So he does like skiing and everything like that.
All
North
the,
Tyrol or
all the
South
adventure
Tyrol?
stuff. Mhm.
Patrick, the Italian part of Tyrol or the
Nee, der Nordteil von Tirol. Also close to the German border, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So we will never meet. Because Tyrol is really far away from Austria. From Vienna, sorry, from Vienna.
Patrick only needs one mad person in his life, Carsten. Just don't invite yourself along. All
No,
right.
I wouldn't, because I also have one thing on my... Oh, God, this was horrible to say a thing. Let's say I have a project in my private life. And yeah, so don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Don't ask what a project is.
No.
But it's a person with two legs. Anyway,
Yes.
moving on. I saw something. How many flight hours do you have as a flight instructor, Patrick?
Close to 100 flight hours as a flight instructor, because right now I'm still, how's it called? Reduced privileges. So I'm not allowed to, let's say we have a flight student and he does his first solo flight. I'm not allowed to clear him and say he's ready to fly his first solo. So I'm still like restricted privileges, right? And when I have passed those 100 hours, I have my full license as flight instructors, but I'm already planned to do some more training to do also IFR flying. So right now it's only VFR flying. So the basic rules to fly when you have, everything in sight, but then you can do also IFR, which means instrument flight rules. So you can operate an aircraft or fly an aircraft only with instruments, which you need as a commercial pilot, of course.
I want to know when you're taking me up, Patrick. Can you imagine?
I need
Can
some
you
extra
imagine?
horsepowers. No, just kidding. No, we have to do this actually.
Can you imagine?
No, I have flown with some aviators already. They reached out to me and said, "Hey, you're doing now flight instructing here close to Berlin, and I would love to fly with you." And yeah, we have done it. So it's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
I wouldn't be brave enough, even sat next to you, darling. I would not be brave enough. I'd just be screaming the whole time. In fact, the other
Nobody
day,
wants that.
Patrick, I sent Patrick, because Patrick puts up videos of like some of the flights he does with his students. So I sent him a voicemail that he doesn't listen to. Anyway, I sent him this voicemail and I said, "Patrick, please stop going up in the air with these planes. I can't bear it." I can't bear it.
Actually, people think that like flying a small aircraft is more dangerous than a big commercial jet.
Yeah.
And of course, you in the media, you read lots of times small one crashed, and of course it happens. Flying is dangerous, but also walking on the street is dangerous. You know why so many incidents happen with smaller aircraft is that people flying those aircraft have not a lot of experience, or they haven't flown for some weeks or months, and then they're already in the cockpit again, and then they don't have the routine. That's why it happens more often with a smaller aircraft, actually.
It's funny you should talk about that, because I did like a little video a while ago. Accidents don't normally happen in the air. They normally happen when you're landing or taking off. And that doesn't happen very often, unless you're in a Cessna. So my advice is, don't go up in a Cessna. I certainly won't be. I know so much about it now. I may even get on a plane soon. I may ask if I can go in the cockpit. What do you think my chances are of getting in a cockpit? The pilot would be like, "Get her out! She's driving us insane." So I'll let you know when I'm next in Berlin, all right?
Don't go up in a Cessna.
Don't go up in a Cessna. And what are you flying at the moment?
Cessna.
I know.
But you see, Shenanigans had a great idea that you are doing a travel vlog from the cockpit, screaming and hollering all over the place. That would be so much fun for us, Jen. Don't be so selfish.
It wouldn't be much fun for Patrick, though. Can you imagine this, like screaming there, like a mad thing? There's something else that I want to bring up about Patrick that you probably don't know. He's an author, don't you know? He's an author. There, love it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Love it.
He has
So,
a book, he has a body, he is pilot, he has a uniform. It is a lot. This is a lot to take in.
that's why he's got 700,000K plus followers on Instagram, and you haven't. How many have you got, Carsten?
I think I have 200.
Look how gorgeous he is!
Oh,
Right.
where's my chapter? Next one.
Where's my chapters? Wait, I was going.
There will definitely be a chapter when we go flying together.
Oh my God, Carsten! Carsten Patrick. Listen, I've been calling him Carsten Patrick all day. You've frozen, Carsten. So, Patrick, on Sweet Talk, how far in are we? I can't tell. I don't know where I am.
We are far in.
Are we far in?
Yes, we have
very
taken
far.
all the
It's a nice
time
talking
that
to
Patrick
you.
has to offer for us.
Right. So, Patrick, are you ready for a little game that we play on Sweet Talk Live? Wasn't my idea. It was Carsten's idea. Take it over, Carsten.
That I have Patrick. Do you have still time for us, or are you on a jump for doing something else on a Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh. No, because I started this game not especially for you. I'm so sorry. I did this. I introduced this segment last week with our fabulous guest Charlie Gold, and she was right up here for it. So the game would be if you are ready to answer a dick question.
This is supposed to be a dick.
It's a crocheted one.
Nick. It's all for the show. And all, may I introduce to our audience again, this is Willie, this is Dickie and Cocky, and all three of them have a little question under their balls. So you can choose whatever question you want to ask, want to answer.
Which Dickie would you like to choose, Patrick? Don't be shy, darling. Go for it.
I want Willie.
Willie, the original. I like that, the original. He was the first. Crocheted Willie.
So many people have wanted to hear that from your lips, Patrick.
So, Patrick, you can answer the question.
Especially you, huh?
You can ask the question in the way that you like. I just throw it at you, okay? 7, 9, or 11 inch.
What is inch?
Good answer. Good answer. I haven't thought of this, Jen. Damn it. Okay, let's.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Then maybe we should take another question.
Like age is only, yeah. Okay, go.
I fucked that question up, dear audience. It's my fault. Nobody has to know the whole metric system in all of parts of the world. Okay.
Carsten, you missed what Patrick said. He said
No.
it's like age. It's just a number. So what he's saying is,
yeah. Sorry, I missed that. Yes.
Come on, get with the program, love.
I just wanted to make a segment to the next one.
Go on then. Off you go, love.
But this is a great answer. Great.
You have to
Medium
remind
or
him.
medium
I
or
already
dark?
answered one. Oh, go ahead.
You have to do
choose.
3.
You know, I don't have any pressure anymore to answer one because I already did. So, yeah.
Okay, then we just take one. Shut up. Otherwise, people are saying again that I'm racist, which I'm not. Circumcised or not circumcised?
Not.
There you are.
This is for American people sometimes a shock. But we here in Europe, especially in Germany and Austria, we are not into this cutting this off if it's not for
but it's
religious
Jewish.
purposes.
That's because it's
That's
Jewish.
how we are created with. So why would you take it away?
Yeah.
And
If
it
you
is
don't have to.
ours.
If you
It
don't
is
have to.
ours because I'm not circumcised too.
Yeah. Okay, so we know that now. Thanks for sharing that with us, guys. Do you know what? I'm really enjoying being in like a German sandwich. I'm loving it. I'm the bit in the middle and with two Germans, my two favourite Germans there. I'm loving it. Even if you're putting Patrick on the spot.
Yeah, just a little bit. Otherwise, it's no fun.
I know. We promised fun. So go on then, off you go.
Okay, and the last question. Is
One
there
more.
any metal in near yours?
What?
Any form of metal piercing?
Let's say if I go to the security, it always goes off. No, just kidding. No, just kidding.
Oh, Patrick!
What a clever guy you are with your answers, I have to say.
No.
He is clever, though. He is clever. Now, I'm not into them.
I'm very natural, and I don't even know if I would do a tattoo.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, because he's natural. He's not like us, Carsten.
No, we have to do more stupid shit to get attention.
He's natural inside and out.
Yeah.
We have to be pierced and all this. I can't be bothered with all that. Is that the end of the questions, lovely?
Yes, we have just quick. It's a quick little thing to lighten up everybody and to show that we are extremely stupid. And I'm talking about Jan and myself, not about our guests, of course.
No, Patrick's sweet. Leave him alone. Anyway, sometimes I do like to have a bit of fun with him, and like this time.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
I hit him up for color money.
Why do I
again.
never look as good as you?
Play it again.
I'm going to play that one again. Hang on. I really try because he inspires me so much. And I thought, oh,
Shut up and play it.
I can do that. I thought.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
I hit him up for color money.
Yours is definitely better than mine.
No. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm lucky if I get like 2 people bother to look at it, but I'm past caring it. Oh, God, you don't want that. Hang on. Let's go back to where we were. We're still there. Anyway, is there anything else that you wanted to chat to Pat? How long have we been on? I don't want to keep him for too long.
Almost an hour, darling.
Oh, okay. Oh, Patrick, you absolute star.
I'm already sleeping. No, just kidding.
Yeah, all right, darling. I'm just going
to go. I'm going to do some more instructing tomorrow morning.
Are you? Mm-hmm. Well, I want to say thank you, Patrick. You're so sweet to me.
Thanks
and I can't
to you and to my sweet aviators.
Yeah. Hi, aviators. Yeah, I'm one of you. I am one of you as well. So let's all say a thank you, huge thank you to the very delicious pilot Patrick. And as he goes off, I'm just going to play this in homage to my Patrick. Thanks, Patrick, sweetie.
Thank you, Patrick.
Bye-bye, darling.
Bye.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
Isn't he wonderful?
And he's gone with the wind. He's on his plane. He's away.
He's away.
Now I had the chance to talk with somebody German on this show called Sweet Talk, and we both had to. Ray Powerwalk could call speaking English. Great. Now I think he's a very responsible, very clever guy.
He is, absolutely. He's lovely. He's wonderful.
And good looking, but he knows this. Right, Patrick?
Yeah, of course he does. Why shouldn't he know it? If you can't love yourself, how can you love other people?
Yes.
So I want to say it's been so much fun. It's been, it's something that I wanted to happen a long time ago, to have Patrick on, because he's just an absolute darling. So have we got any questions we'd like to ask before we go? Let's see what some of the comments
Nobody
are.
cares about us. It's all about Patrick today.
Well, yeah. Well, it was all about Patrick today. So, yeah. Get over it, guys. So is there anything else? Oh, thank you, Shenanigans, for posting the link to Patrick's channel. Yeah, if you can go and have a look on YouTube, just put in Pilot Patrick and up in pop in all his gorgeousness on YouTube. And also, if you go and have a look on his Instagram, honestly, he's gorgeous. And we've been very lucky to have him, haven't we, haven't we, Carsten?
Oh,
we
yeah.
have been very lucky to have him.
So far, we had a really great lineup on guests. I mean, this was just our 4th show.
Yeah.
But so far, I'm really enjoying Sweet Talk, and I hope you guys at home, you are enjoying also our little talk on a Sunday for closing off the week or for starting the new week.
Yeah. I want to say a few sort of highs to people in the chat. I've got Michelle, Somra, hi darling. And there's some names I can't pronounce because I really am that stupid. So I will apologize for that. But I want to say a huge thank you to all of you. And those of you that have just come over to see Patrick, that's fine. I went over to Berlin just to see Patrick. What can I say? So I fully understand. And as I said, get over, check him out on Instagram. He really is a fabulous person. And I hope that by having him on Sweet Talk, you can see that he's more than just an Instagram model. He's a lovely, lovely human being. Isn't that right, Carsten?
Definitely. But you know him better because you met him in private. Mm-hmm. So, and for me, that was the first time.
Yeah.
To see, I always love to see when I would say when a lady or a gentleman is in his 30s, but you see somebody who is so responsible with himself, with his job, doing an important job and not an easy one to do. I always think it's great. There are young people coming after us they're knowing how it's done.
Yes,
and to make themselves a good life.
Mm-hmm. And I always say that he's very inspirational, not just because of the fact that he's a captain pilot, but also because he's such a good role model. Not only for men, not only for homosexual men, but also for a person, somebody who really takes care of himself but has a lot of heart, a lot of care to give to others. And that's the only reason I met him, because he's such a caring person. And look at me, nutty as a fruitcake. Yeah. But he's, that shows that he's got more than that layer. He's got more than the Instagram layer. And he will always be my sweet Patrick, because of that. He's just adorable. And I also want to say the same for my Carsten. He's lovely
Yes,
as
now
well.
everybody knows that we are your bestie German guys.
They are. They are. And the most important thing for me is that they accept me for who I am. And that's one of the things that I want to put out into the world. You accept people for who they are. Okay, it doesn't matter what color their skin is. It doesn't matter what their sexuality is. It doesn't matter what their religion is. It doesn't matter, because beneath that person, beneath the skin, beneath the religion, beneath the sexuality, is a heart that beats. And why should another person break that heart? No, shouldn't happen, guys. And that's who I really am. So yeah, so as I said, I'm really, really happy to have had Patrick on. I'm really happy for Carsten, my other favourite German, to meet Patrick. They're both very different people, but they're both adorable.
In our own, everybody in their own way, I think, is adorable.
Yeah.
Except for Mr. Pussy, of course. Sorry, I cannot help myself. Because there are things that I don't want to find out, and this is one of them.
Yeah, no, we don't bring him to Sweet Talk.
No.
Carsten, before we go, do you want to say goodbye? No. Do you want to tell us who's on next week, darling?
Oh, do we want to spoil this already?
Oh, no. Okay. So, well done.
It's a lady again. After our fabulous gentleman from today, we will have next week on a fabulous young lady that a lot of you people already know that she's existing, and you have heard her and seen her. And but let's see how she is on Sweet Talk and how much fun we can have with her.
Yeah. So, do you know what, Carsten? I haven't got anything lined up to finish with. So, I'm just going to finish on this little clip. Another one of Patrick doing what he does best. Actually, it's probably not what he does best. He does a lot best. Yeah. Bit like us, Carsten. Multifaceted. So before I go, I want to say goodbye to everybody. I want to say
everybody.
Thank you so much for coming. You don't know what it means to us. It means a lot to us, doesn't it, Carsten? Yeah. It's lovely to see you people. If you want to become a member, please do. But we'll see you on Sweet Talk next week. Have a good week. Take care of yourselves.
Love you guys. Thank you for coming. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Some warm or hot nuts, but I got cold nuts.
Oh my God, I forgot. I should have played that one earlier. Sorry, guys. Yep. All right, I'm going. Later.
Okay, guys. Again, bye. See you next week, hopefully.